Hello and welcome to day 9 of 30-day YouTube challenge. Today I will be talking about my favorite place in nature and why it is meaningful to me. The first place that came in my mind was the river where I was doing my cold swims. It might be partly because the cold season is coming, winter is coming, and I'm really looking forward to doing my cold swims. Um, and I was thinking about how I miss the the rhythm that I had where I would go and do the cold swim in the river every day for 90 days in a row. And there was a lot of lessons that came from it, a lot of kind of internal realizations, breakthroughs. Also, my body got stronger. And it was, I think the main meaningful thing about it was the whole experience of the 90 days of cold winter swims and all the adventures that I had with it and the different weathers because there was there were days towards the end where there was flood and I had to figure out how to get in the water. There were days when there was like really cold weather. The coldest was minus 16 degrees Celsius, where before I did the swim, I spent 2 hours in that cold trying to, one, clean out the snow just so I can get to the river. But then I also had to clean out, but because my usual swim spot was frozen, I had to look for different ways or like different place where I could do the swim. So that took me literally 2 hours to find a way or place where I could do the swim. And the whole experience is something that I look back to, and I would love to do that again. I would love to have the experience where I can do my daily swims. And I also enjoyed the cleaning out the ice. I had the axe with me, so that was a nice warm up before I did the swim. So I would say that would be probably my favorite place in the nature, at least the first one that came in my mind. And that's really where my cold swim started. I have been doing cold exposure before. I think I started like good 7 years before I did that, and that was like few winters ago. So I would say like 10 years ago is when I started like cold showers and all that on and off. But then like 3, 4 years ago, that was when I started to do the cold swims, and that was the place where it all started. And I have really fond memories of that experience and going through the whole journey of facing myself, overcoming discomfort, breaking the limits or perceived limits of what I can or can't do, how far I can go, how long I can stay in the cold, how long weather can I like manage. So there was a lot of lessons, not just about, a lot of them were about myself, a lot of them were about like life or just like, yeah, just so many things that I learned from that experience. And I do hope to repeat that at least once again. Because it's different when I do since then I have been doing during the season, like rarely I would do it daily. The next season I did in different place. I did like 40-ish days in a row, but it wasn't as convenient to get there. Um, and then I had mainly like since I moved to Estonia, I have been doing them like once a week, twice a week, sometimes maybe 3 times a week because it's not as easy or more like convenient time wise to get there. Um, so so yeah, that's why it hasn't like been as convenient to do them daily and justify spending the time to get there, do the swim, get back. Um, but we'll see. Maybe this season it will change. So time will show because I have been thinking about it like last, especially today. Actually, I have had several conversations that came up about the cold exposure and the swims, and it brings me back memories of the days when I was doing those swims. So maybe I will bring back the daily swims or figure out a way to do that. But yeah, my favorite place in the nature. And tomorrow I'll be talking about a personal achievement or milestone that I'm proud of. See you tomorrow.